I absolutely wasted my 20s, and it took me 10 years to learn this lesson that I'm going to teach you today in this video. It's basically about friction. Because what I've learned as of recently with TikTok and everything like that is if you can package a story and talk, you're ahead of the curve, bro. You're ahead of the curve. This is me practicing that skill. This is how I create a frictionless environment to be able to practice the skill of being able to talk and yap and eloquate myself, if that's even the word. Because some people have a really big gift for it, and I do not. So, but this is me practicing it because I know that it'll create a lot of different experiences and opportunities for me in the future. So, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I haven't made videos in 8 months, and so I'm starting with the easiest way to do it, which is waking up, having some coffee. I'm not using any fancy cameras or mics. I have this gaming headset that I've had for years, and I'm using my laptop. If you can't afford a laptop, use your phone. We all have phones. In order to get anything done, you have to learn what types of friction is affecting you and what's keeping you away from your goals. And it took me a long time to really figure it out or try to even figure it out in my own life because it constantly changes. In my opinion, men are really tied to work and what they do. Friction will change and will have many types of changes, or phases, I should say, in your life, depending on what you're doing or working on in that moment. What happens is most of us are not blessed to be able to do or have the same goals as what is currently taking our main time right now, whether that be college or having to pay bills or having kids. If you have kids, how do you figure out systems and daily habits for yourself that create the experience of frictionlessness towards the thing that you want to actually achieve? That's the problem. One time, what happens with me is that I've always wanted to be a content creator, and the friction towards that has changed in many different phases. So now that I've been in this same phase for a little bit, I'm able to more figure it out. But regardless to which stage that you're in friction, I'm going to give you like 3 or 5 things off the top of my head that should apply to any situation that is able to make your goal frictionless. The first thing that you could do to make things more frictionless whenever you have a goal to achieve is to wake up earlier. Personally, I went through college, I had the full-time job, I had the part-time job, and in every situation, waking up earlier helps. It's currently 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing this video. I'm trying to wake up earlier, around 5 o'clock in the morning. I want to stretch it to 4 o'clock in the morning, but I have to get some sleep. But it always helps to wake up earlier more than others because things will take up your time, whether it be the kids waking up, your boss calling you, or simply just having to get up early for work, usually 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning. Your day already starts and you're done. Like then you go to work, then you have to deal with calls, then you have to deal with the kids, and then your normal routine happens from there. The first thing I recommend is just waking up earlier, and I know that's probably rough for some people, but it's the best thing to do and the easiest thing to do to give you some more time in the day. You'd be surprised, even if it's just an hour, you get some coffee and have a productive 45 to 30 minutes. And in those 35 to 40 minutes, it's a nice little hot power hour, brother. Get that job done, you know? The second thing is the power of association. If you feel like getting through the thing or action that you want to achieve, the work that it takes to achieve the goal that you want to do, and then it feels like it's taking you down, like you just don't want to do it, or you're not in a good spot for it, especially especially if it is content creation, you have to associate things that you do like with doing that activity. And this could be with anything. I'm thinking more of a business content creation thing with it, but it could be just like fitness too. What I could again, this is for any goal. It could be fitness related. It could be hanging out with somebody you don't really like. don't know, but it's like it just associate things that you already like with doing it, that activity. So if you like listening to music, try to do something with music. It's easy association. I mean, for me, I'm cool with just waking up, having a little bit of coffee. I mean, this is what I like. This is what I like to do. I like to just fucking yap and talk to the camera and make content, and then hopefully change people's lives or something. I don't know, but like, for some people, if you're trying to work out, listen to music. The easiest, this is the easiest. Yeah, working out is the easiest thing. If you're on the treadmill and you like watching shows, then watch a couple of shows. If you like hearing music, then hear music. If you like to be outside, if you're an outside person, then do it outside. Do work outside. If you like to drink, do it while you're doing a drink, bro. Go to the bar, get, get your laptop, and have a drink. Okay. But if you're doing training, I wouldn't recommend that one too much. I feel like alcohol and fitness don't fit very well. But maybe don't pick that one. And the third point to finish off this video is to simplify everything to its essential basic actions or tasks. And what I'm talking about is that people like to overcomplicate everything, whether it be having to be ready for it or having to have equipment for it. Everything we do, we like to overthink and or overcomplicate. We never just jump into it thinking that you can just do it. And there's a reason behind that. It's because we're gonna suck at everything that you do at first. And it's hard to get over that. It's hard to know that you're gonna suck. So we do everything possible to not suck before. And you're probably just gonna suck anyway, bro. But that's okay. So you just have to jump into it and start with its essentials. Everyone that wants to make content are like, "Oh, I need a full camera, I need a light, what lens?" Start with your phone. For fitness, they're like, "Oh, I need a meal plan, I need a fitness plan, I need supplements, get this protein." How about you just start walking outside, bro, for 15 minutes every day? And then for a business, it's the same thing. How can you get it's they call it the minimal viable product, the MVP. How do you get the most minimal viable product available out there to a customer and start getting reviews or testimonies or just feedback on your product? That's really how it goes. Everyone overthinks everything.